and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. So as the title says, this is a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me. It's actually totally my intention to do more makeup looks. It's super easy to do, as you'll see, so I'll stop talking and just get right to it. Okay, before I get into my actual makeup, I'll just tell you what I did to prep my skin. I don't cleanse in the morning, but I cleanse at night. What I am really keen on doing before my makeup is just like excessively moisturizing. I use, you know, your basic Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. I like this because it's like super nice on the skin, doesn't make me feel, you know, broken out anything. It just makes my skin feel really nice and smooth and soft. If you even have oily skin, it's still important to moisturize because a lack of moisture can also cause excessive oil. So you really don't want to skip the whole moisturizing part. Just if you are excessively oily, don't excessively moisturize the way I do. I typically don't do this step here, so this is going to be a little interesting for me. But I'm just going to go ahead and start by priming my eyes, and I'm going to use a really tiny amount. I don't know if maybe you've seen my old video or even one of my like Facebook lives, but I was talking about how my eyelids have been like super dry, and I think it's just because I wasn't taking the time to actually prime them the way that I prime like my entire face. So ever since doing this, it's been like a lot nicer. And I am just using this really basic Wet n Wild primer, but I actually really like it. I stocked up when I was in the States because I can't find Wet n Wild anywhere in Canada, but I really like it. It's super inexpensive. It's probably like $3. Okay, now taking a damp beauty blender and the foundation I'm gonna use. Today I'm using Born This Way in Pearl, which is just a little too dark for me, but I'm gonna make it work. And I'm just going to put that on my eyelid and blend that out. That step is basically just to give me an even canvas. Then I'm going to set that with my e.l.f. HD powder. Almost done, and I'm really upset about it because I love this powder. So just going to go ahead and set it. You don't really need a lot, just a tiny little amount. And this is just going to prevent creasing. Okay, so now I have the tape on, as you can see. So I'm going to take my Sephora sculpting disc, just going to go in with this color and use that as my transition shade. I'm just using a blending brush. I think this is like from Sigma brushes a really long time ago, so it doesn't even have like a name on it. It's been worn out. It's like 6 years old. Okay, so once you're okay with how it looks, you're going to go in with your next step. I'm going to use the Venus palette from Lime Crime, which I didn't buy directly, it's the only reason I own it. And you're going to take this color Shell, and you're going to apply that just below your transition shade, sort of like sticking it more underneath that brow bone. Okay, so once you are done that, you're going to take a brush. I'm just going to use this flat brush. You're going to take the color Aura, sorry it's hard to see without my glasses on, that color there, and you're going to use that all over the lid. So now that you've done that, I'm going to go in with this brush from like Quo, I think. I just really like it, and you're going to go in with the color Creation. Oh my god, I can't see anything today. Creation. And you're just going to concentrate on that outer corner. So now that you've done that, I'm going to go in with this nude collection from Pure Cosmetics, and I'm going to take, which one did I use? This color right here, doesn't have a name, but it's this really beautiful shade of gold, but it's like a light gold. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the other color, and you're just going to pat that on top of the white color that you put before. All over it. So now that you've done that, you're pretty much done with this palette, but we're going to go in again with the Venus palette, which is pretty much the focal point of this look. And we are going to go in again with this brush, and I'm going to take Venus, this color Venus right here, and concentrate on that outer corner again. But this time, I'm gonna drag it a little bit further onto the lid. We've basically got enough red going on. And to break that up, we're gonna go in with this brush. We're gonna go in with this super, super dark shade. And you're gonna put that in the very, very outer corner there. You know what? I can't find a pencil brush. I'm just gonna go in with this brush that I've used for glitter before. Do not judge me. And I'm gonna go in with Muse, which is this very, very dark red. And I'm just gonna use that to give me a little bit of a cut crease. I would not typically use this. I just cannot find the proper brush. So this is gonna have to do. I'm gonna blend that out just a bit so it's not like, you know, just a line. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with that gold color because I feel like I lost some of it. More towards the inner corner this time. Okay, and I think I also wanna go in just with that lighter red one more time. Myself a little bit more of that. Okay, and that is it for the actual eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the tape off because it is poking the hell out of me. Okay, so now you can see I've got a pretty defined line there. On both eyes it's even. I'm gonna use this VIP Precision Liner from Clean Color. Honestly, this cost me $1 and it's really, really nice. Taking it off at the end of the day is really difficult because it stays. I'm just gonna use it to kind of start my outline. The only reason I don't want to use this for my entire liner is because I did that yesterday. It kind of has like a weird shine to it. As much as I love that liner and find it really, really easy to use, I'm not a fan of the finish. Like, it's just shiny and I prefer like a matte liner. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in with my favorite liner from L'Oreal, I think. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Liner. I really like this. I'm gonna take the brush that comes with it, which is actually very good. Don't throw it away, don't doubt it, it's really, really good. I'm just gonna go over that line and fill in. You know what I'm actually gonna do first? One thing I also hate about that liner from Clean Color, it gets all over my lashes and then my lashes are coated and stiff. You know what? I don't even know if I'm making this a get ready with me or an actual tutorial, but it's kind of somewhere in the middle. Okay, so I messed up on my liner a little bit, but I'm not too concerned because I can just kind of fix it later. I'm gonna go in with that same primer that I used in the beginning and just use it all over my face. So I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way foundation in Pearl. I'm going to use this brush from my makeup brush set, I think. And I'm applying that right to the brush. And I'm just gonna put it all over the face. Unfortunately, this brush is actually starting to break. If you are considering making a purchase from them, just know that it's not going to be a long-lasting product, maybe the way that you would want it to be. So I might invest in something a little better because I do genuinely really, really like this brush. I think it gives a really nice, smooth finish. I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender and tap it out and blend it out on my neck. I'm gonna go in with the Glamflage Hard Candy Concealer in Fair. I'm going to take a flat brush, apply just a little to the back of my hand, and then I'm going to to do my under eyes. Because I kind of messed up on my eyeliner a little on this side, I'm just gonna kind of sculpt that just a bit so I can redo it, you know? Same thing on the other side. That's how much I'm taking, by the way. Like, you need the tiniest little bit with this concealer. It's really, really awesome and I like it a lot. The only unfortunate part to that is they don't really have a lot of shades, and I wish that they did because it's a super inexpensive concealer. Now that we're done that, I'm going to set it just with my e.l.f. HD powder and this brush, which I doubt is probably for it, but you know what? I have too many brushes here with no use. I need to find a use. I'm just gonna fix up my eyeliner because it's bothering me. Okay, I guess I'm going with a little bit more of an intense wing today than I want, but we all know how it goes. Okay, I'm just gonna curl my lashes and use this Colossal Volume Express from Maybelline in waterproof and do the lashes. Alright, we are done there. I'm gonna go back in with the sculpting disc that I used in the beginning. Take this brush from BH Cosmetics. I don't know what kind of brush it is, so I couldn't tell you. And we're just gonna bronze up a little because I feel like I look very, very pale right now. You know what I just realized I haven't done and why I feel like I don't look right? My eyebrows. Oh my word. I was like, why am I not loving this? What is going on? My eyebrows aren't done. I can't believe I almost forgot my brows. I use this brow pomade from Clean Color as well. I also picked this up from e.l.f. yesterday. So I'm not sure if I want to use it right now because I've never used it before. But I do want to try it out. See how I like it. Okay, so brows are done. Verdict on this, I actually really like it. It's definitely more my color because the one that I was using wasn't my color. I'm going to sculpt out my brows a bit. So I'm gonna go in with this blush from the Forever New palette from BH Cosmetics, which is honestly one of my favorite blush colors ever. Just pick some up and take this stippling brush, which isn't the best for blush, but I like it. There we go. And then I'm gonna blend that out just a bit. And then I'm going to take some highlighter. I think I'm just gonna use this one from Urban Decay. I couldn't remember the name of it for a second. And this is in the color Luminous. And just apply that to my cheeks. I'm gonna take some of that down my nose. I love how it looks just on the tip of the nose. It's really, really cute. Now my next step is falsies. I guess I could attempt to put it on camera. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the pair of lashes that I picked up yesterday. And these are from the dollar store. Yes, dollar store lashes are not the best, but I really, really like these. And they're really inexpensive, and why can't I open this thing? I'm gonna try the eyelash glue that this comes with because it actually looks like it's a pretty big vial as opposed to the other one that I used to get. And it's transparent, which I really like. The last thing that I want is to get eyelash glue everywhere. There we go. Oh, yep, and I did get eyelash glue everywhere. Literally as I'm sitting there saying it. So I'm gonna go in with these lashes. They are called Fantasy Island from Mariposa, which if you are in Canada, you can pick these up. And I'm gonna cut them just a little. Oh, and it looks like the band isn't as big. I used to use these a lot, and the band was very, very big and bulky, but it looks like they've kind of taken that down a little. That's awesome. Apply this eyelash glue. Man, it's really hard to tell if you're applying it because it's transparent. Let's see how this works. So the only thing that I can say about applying lashes is practice makes perfect. I can give you all the tips in the world, but it is never going to be as easy as when you just doing it over and over and over and over and over. And that's exactly what I've done. So I do like to look down. And then line that up. Just make sure those parts are sticking. I have a little tool here somewhere. It's because my fingers get full of glue eventually. There you go. It's on. Also, it helps if you're getting like stiff eyelashes to kind of bend them first, because that'll be easier going on the lash. I'm just gonna pinch them together. Okay, they're on as best as they're gonna get on. The jury is still out on whether or not I like this eyelash glue. Okay, so I don't know if I want to do anything on my lower lid. I did that yesterday and I just kind of felt like it was a little too much. So I'm just gonna take some mascara. With a look that's this heavy on the lid, I feel like you can't have nothing on your lower lash. Okay, I went a little heavy on that side by mistake, but I will fix that. Take that color Aura and put it into the inner corner. Really, really like how it looks to highlight the inner corner. I think it looks super pretty. See the difference? And you're just gonna line that lower lid. Okay, well, I have finished applying everything I need to apply. I'm just gonna change one thing that I noticed super quick. I'm just gonna go in again with this really, really dark color called Icon, and I'm just gonna deepen up that outer corner just a smidge because I feel like it needs it. The last step is just going in with some setting spray, and this is from NYX in Dewy Finish. Just gonna spray that all over my face. So that's it. There you have it. This is the final look. I actually really, really like it. I totally just decided to use a palette that I've had sitting around for a really long time. This is the first time I've ever really worked with reds. I can see myself wearing this with like a really dark lip or even like a nude lip. If you decide to recreate this look, please do show me. I would love to see it. But yes, please do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!